Good morning, YouTube. This is Silent Sea Wolf. I'm doing a review of my Ruger P95. Safety check it first. Nothing in there. Drop the mag. Anyways, initial impressions on this gun. It's a very thick gun, wide, chunky, built like a tank. But that's okay. Ruger builds them solid, and if it handles like a solid piece, well, that's what it's designed to be. Anyways, comfort on this gun. I have small hands. I like it. It's controllable. The ambidextrous controls are nice. I am left-handed. As you can see, my short little fingers won't quite reach that ambidextrous safety decocker. But I use the right-hand controls anyways for slide release and the safety decocker. Always have, even on my dad's 45. Shooting a right-hand gun doesn't bother me. Like I say, the controls are easy to use. You got your decocker, slide release, the safety when it's down, trigger is disengaged. When it's up, you go into your single action mode. Well, single, and then you get your double. Trigger pull on the single goes up, 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 break, and then on your double, a lot of take up, and then slight grittiness. There it goes. Anyways, reliability on this gun, I'm about 1,500 rounds into it. The only problem I ever had was shooting tool ammo. I put about 300 through it without cleaning, and as anyone who's shot it knows, there's something special about Russian ammo. It's very, very dirty. I neglected to properly clean the slide rail channels on the slide, and it would act like you were limp wristing it. But that was just because of the accumulated gunk that I had failed to get out. When I got this gun brand new in the store, the slide rails had grease on them, and so that's what I recommend you, when you shoot it and you clean it, you re-grease it. There's a number of good gun grease products out there. Pick your favorite. This is the blued steel version. The bluing is not finely polished. It's more of like a rough protective coat, and I kind of like that. The roughness of it. This is not a pretty gun. It's not a sexy range toy by any means. It's a user. Throw it in your glove box without protection. Let it rattle around in there, or take it up in the woods. Go camping. Throw it in your quad's accessory box. You know, fully loaded, one in the chamber. It's not going to go off. It won't hurt it much. And this is not an expensive gun. You're not going to have to worry about messing up the finish. This is a working gun. Ruger's P series, where it's designed for police. All the departments I've ever read about that had them loved them. Accuracy is outstanding. The factory sights on this one they were a little to the right, but they are adjustable. Allen screw, tap it over. The height is dead on, shoots where it should be. Doesn't shoot high, doesn't shoot low. Ammunition feeding, I've not had a problem. We've put hollow points, the home defense rounds, Winchesters, PDX-1s, some Federals, cheap hollow points, Remingtons, some Winchester white box A lot of Remingtons, they sell them in the 250 pack at Walmart. You pick up on those. It hasn't had any feeding problems so long as I've done my part and keep the slide rails clean like I should. The mags, standard 15 round Ruger P series. If you lived in California before they enacted stupid laws, your old mags from your old Rugers will fit the new Rugers just fine. No modifications, and you have a legal 15 round mag for your gun. The price point, this is about the best $350 I ever spent. There we go. The molded grips in the plastic provide a reasonable purchase. Some people like the Hogue grips, the slip-ons, but due to my smaller hands, I'll just use it as is. I haven't had any problems with it. Haven't done any extreme testing with it or anything, but it's never given me any issues. Takedown of this is pretty easy. You need to pull it back, lock the slide. The ejector pin, which you probably won't be able to see. Oh, there it is. A little post sticking out there. That needs to be flipped down like a lever. There, it's blocking the mag well. You just take it, release the slide. There's a couple of marks you need to line up. And then you push the slide catch from the other side and you just pull it out. Slide comes off. There you go. Piece of cake. The full metal guide rod is a nice plus. Captive springs. You don't have to worry about picking parts out of the wall or explaining to the ladies why you busted their window or a piece of your gun went out and took out one of the overhead lights. Barrel comes out in a minute. There we go. Standard, well-machined little chunk of metal. Everything on this gun is beefy. See if I can get a good shot of the controls. Big steel metal parts. There's nothing flimsy about the internals of this gun. I don't pay particularly attention to cleaning them. They don't get all that dirty. Like I said, it's the only problem I ever had was not keeping the slide rails clean like I should, and it was not using grease like I should have. Anyways, I think that's about it. This is a really good gun to take someone out on the range for their first time, never shot a gun. They get to shoot a cool looking pistol that, well, I think it looks cool. Anyways, and when you put it back together, slide the flipper back down. Insert your takedown pin. Pull it back till it lines up. Take your empty mag. No bullet. Inserting the mag will flip up your lever on the inside. There you go. Like I said, this is a good gun to take a beginner out. I've covered this before, but the weight really helps the recoil. This is one of the most comfortable guns to shoot. Personally, I don't like guns that flip up a lot when you shoot them. Call it what you will. It's more fun to shoot a gun that doesn't try to punish you or get you a slide bite. Anyways, for $350, This is, like I said, the best money I've ever spent on a gun. Got it brand new. Comes with the mag loader. You definitely need to use that to break them in. I suggest first thing you do is you take the mags, you load them up to max, and leave them in there for a few days to take some of the starch out of that spring. It comes a little overly stiff. The mags, you can take them down. Basically, there's that hole on the bottom right there. You take the any kind of tool, even actually the takedown lever from this gun. It has a pin on the side of it that fits right in that hole perfectly. You can pop that in, move it forward, and it'll all come out. Clean them with a good solvent on the inside so there's no oil or gunpowder residue. I lubricate with silicone to keep everything all slick in there, and no moisture or no oiliness to attract extra dirt and grit, powder residue. And I've never had any problems with my mags feeding. Anyways, let me know what you think, and this is what I think of the Ruger P95.